In the event of a nuclear war, survival hinges on preparation, knowledge, and quick action. The right strategies and shelters can make all the difference. This guide provides essential steps and considerations for finding and creating the safest survival shelters during a nuclear war. Prepare now. Emergency alerts and information. Preparation starts with staying informed. Download the FEMA app to receive real-time alerts from the National Weather Service. Sign up for community alerts from your local emergency management agency. Additionally, keep a battery-powered or hand-crank radio to receive updates if other communication methods fail. Emergency Supply Kit. Build a comprehensive emergency supply kit. Includes spare clothes for each family member, trash bags for contaminated clothing, and sealed food, water, and medicine. Having these supplies ready can significantly improve your chances of surviving the initial aftermath. Family Emergency Communications Plan. Develop a family emergency communications plan. Decide on a meeting place if home is not an option and identify an out-of-state contact to inform of your whereabouts. Make plans with friends or family for safe places to stay if evacuation becomes necessary. Familiarize yourself with school, work, and care facility plans for staying inside or sheltering in place. Stay safe during radiation protection principles. During a radiation emergency, follow the principles of time, distance, and shielding. Minimize your time exposed to radiation, stay as far away as possible from radioactive sources, and shield yourself by getting deep inside a sturdy building. Get inside. When warned of a radiation hazard, immediately get inside the nearest building and move away from windows. The safest place is the innermost part of the building, protected by multiple walls with no windows. For nuclear detonations, you will have about 10 minutes to find shelter before fallout arrives. The safest buildings are those with brick or concrete walls. Underground parking garages and subways also provide good shelter. Stay inside. Remain in the most protective location, such as a basement or the center of a large building, for at least the first 24 hours. Turn off fans, air conditioners, and forced air heating units to prevent outside air from entering. Close windows, doors, and fireplace dampers. Keep pets and service animals inside. If instructed to evacuate, follow the information about routes, shelters, and procedures provided by emergency response officials. Stay tuned. Follow instructions from emergency response officials. If you have evacuated, do not return until authorities declare it safe. Stay informed through reliable sources and adhere to guidelines provided by experts. Be safe after decontamination. If you are outside during the radiological release or suspect radioactive material on your body, remove your outer layer of clothing carefully to prevent spreading the dust. This step can remove up to 90% of radioactive material. Take a shower with soap and water to wash off any remaining particles. Avoid using household cleaning wipes or hand sanitizer on your skin. Pets. Clean any pets that were outside after the radioactive dust arrived. Brush their coat gently to remove radioactive particles and wash them with soap and water if available. Food and water. It is safe to consume food and drink that were inside a building. Sealed containers that were outside can be used after wiping them off with a damp towel. Do not consume unsealed food from outside or garden produce until authorities confirm it is safe. Medical attention. If you are sick or injured, listen for instructions on how and where to get medical attention. If at a public shelter, notify staff immediately so they can contact a local hospital or clinic. Surviving the first 72 hours. Immediate actions. If you see a distant, extremely bright light, turn away instantly, close your eyes, and lie down to protect your skin from heat and debris. The flash of a nuclear blast is brighter than the sun and can cause temporary blindness. Cover your head and keep your mouth open to prevent shock waves from damaging your eardrums and lungs. Finding shelter. After a nuclear detonation, fallout arrives within 20 minutes. Seek dense concrete or metal buildings, or underground shelters. Remove outer layers of clothing that might have contacted radioactive dust. Use water to rinse off exposed skin and hair. Staying inside. Stay in the innermost part of the building for at least 72 hours. radiation levels drop significantly after the first 3 days. Use plastic, tape, or clothing to seal air gaps in your shelter room. Place furniture and other solid materials along the walls to block radiation. Long-term considerations: time, distance, shielding, and decay. Survival depends on managing time, distance, shielding, and understanding radioactive decay. Radiation exposure is most dangerous in the first 72 hours but decreases rapidly afterward. If safe, evacuate to a less contaminated area once the immediate threat diminishes. Maintaining supplies. Ensure you have enough food and water for at least 2 weeks. Keep a bug-out bag ready with essentials. If you need to leave your shelter, cover exposed skin and wear a mask to prevent inhaling radioactive particles. Mental health. Surviving a nuclear event can be traumatic. Take care of your mental health and seek support from others. Follow CDC guidance for managing stress during traumatic events. Conclusion: ready for anything. Preparing for a nuclear war might seem daunting, but with the right knowledge and supplies, you can significantly increase your chances of survival. Stay informed, have a solid plan, and make sure your shelter is as robust as possible. By following these strategies, you can protect yourself and your loved ones during one of the most challenging situations imaginable.